And Zach, from a behind-the-scenes look at the managers, we take you to the facilities where the Extra Point Scott Vennell shows us around Houchens Industries, LT Smith Stadium.
The second half of LT Houchens Stadium was completed 3 years ago, yet many students at WKU still know very little about the stadium, including its history and the amenities housed inside.
The correlation of us going to 1A, moving up from 1AA into 1A football, that was a strong force in us deciding to expand the stadium. Meetings started on it as early as after the '05 football season. That's when talks started, design started. We broke ground right after the '06 football season. We were in construction most of the '07 season, and we had the finished product to start the '08 season.
With the new side of the stadium came obvious improvements to seating capacity, but what are not visible are the new facilities contained inside the new extension.
The weight room, the training room, the locker room, all are state-of-the-art facilities for the Sun Belt Conference. The weight room is right at 1,200 square feet. The training room's at about 600, and locker room is about 1,000. And you've got over 100 lockers in there for the guys. They've got 4 computers that are linked to our in-house video system, so they can queue up through the server and view clips from yesterday's practice, clips for our upcoming opponent, clips from the game the week before. I've been to about 75% of the football venues that are in our conference, and there's nobody that's got it better than we do here.
Perhaps the most important feature of the new stadium is the social area in the locker room. It is here where the players will develop the bonds that are necessary to have a successful season.
They've got 4 couches in there, a place where they can watch television. They've got a pool table, ping pong table. It's a good place for the guys to hang out. That way it builds some team unity where those guys don't have to go back to their apartment or go back to the dorm when they get ready for practice. They have a place they can come and interact and hang out together.
Though some may argue that the new amenities are a little excessive, there are definitely many benefits that come with having such a nice facility.
To have a brand new state-of-the-art facility, it definitely can be a good card to play whenever you're trying to recruit young kids. This is Coach Taggart's first season on the Hill, and he came in, kind of got a late start with being hired at the very end of the season, and was still able to get, according to Rivals.com, the #1 recruiting class in 2010 in the conference. So I think the facility definitely helps.
This is the tunnel and the final stop for the players before they enter the field, where they are greeted by the roar of the crowd, who is sure to be extra excited due to the Hilltoppers coming off their first win since 2008. For the Extra Point, I'm Scott Vennell.
Our thanks to Ryan and Scott Vennell. It's nice to spotlight some of the things that go on outside of the game.
Absolutely. You know, some of us have gotten to take a look at some of those facilities, throughout the years, and that football stadium is one of the top in the nation.
I agree, definitely agree.
Well, coming up next on the Extra Point, sadly we only have 1 second left here on the game day edition, so make sure you stay tuned to see the predictions that we all have for today's homecoming game. Coming up next.